Does Joker have borderline personality disorder? Have you ever wondered about the psychological profile of one of the most iconic villains in superhero movies? Today, we are going to explore whether the Joker might have borderline personality disorder. First, let's clarify what borderline personality disorder is. This mental health condition is marked by unstable relationships, emotional ups and downs, fear of being abandoned, and impulsive behavior. When we look at the Joker's character across various films, we see traits that could suggest borderline personality disorder. For example, in The Dark Knight, the portrayal by Heath Ledger shows a character who struggles with identity and exhibits a fear of abandonment. These characteristics can align with borderline personality disorder, but they are also reflective of his chaotic worldview. On the other hand, Joaquin Phoenix's interpretation in the 2019 film Joker presents a character shaped by trauma and mental illness. While his journey is tragic, it leans more towards psychopathic traits and narcissistic tendencies rather than classic symptoms of borderline personality disorder. His motivations seem driven by a need for recognition and chaos, rather than the emotional instability that typically defines borderline personality disorder. In superhero movies, the Joker's behavior can certainly show signs of impulsivity and emotional instability. However, when we analyze his overall psychological profile, it appears more closely linked to psychopathy and narcissism. These traits are consistently present in various adaptations of the character, making them a more accurate representation of his psychological makeup. Understanding the Joker's psychological traits can offer a fascinating look at how mental health is depicted in superhero films. It highlights the complexity of villainous characters and how they mirror societal issues and psychological themes. However, it is essential to remember that these portrayals are often exaggerated for dramatic effect and may not accurately reflect real-life mental health conditions. So, while the Joker exhibits some behaviors that might suggest borderline personality disorder, his character is more accurately described through the lens of psychopathy and narcissism. This distinction is important for understanding not just the Joker, but the portrayal of mental health in the superhero genre as a whole.